first 5 verses once again in John. We're going to skip the verses about John the Baptist. We're not talking about him tonight, although those are good verses. And we're going to jump to verse 9 after we read verse 5 and continue on to verse 12. So 1 through 5, and then we'll skip and we'll read 9 through 12 in John chapter 1. Very, very simple truth tonight. John chapter 1, verse 1. In the beginning was the Word, that is Jesus, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. Skipping down to verse 9, referring to Jesus once again, that was the true light, which lighted every man that comes into the world. He was in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not. He came unto his own, and his own received him not. But as many as received him, to them gave he power to become the sons of God, even to them that believe on his name. We talked about last time how the story starts with God, and each and every one of us have a story. But if we really want to understand our story, if we really want that story to be illuminated and make sense out of our life, we need to look at our story as part of the larger story, as part of God's story. Traveling the country as a missionary, it's always the same kind of initial interaction with people. Is when Christians get together, we like to share testimony. And hey, brother, what's your testimony? How did you get saved? This is how I got saved. This is where God brought me from. And I've come to understand that it's really important to have a testimony. And it's really important to share your testimony. Maybe some of you are sitting here today like, well, brother, I don't have a testimony. Well, maybe you might not be saved. You might not have accepted Christ as your Savior. Maybe you don't have that dramatic transformation. With me, it was pretty gradual. But if I can briefly share my testimony, I grew up in a Christian home, so to speak, but very, very toxic environment. And I witnessed a lot of things and saw a lot of things that I wish I hadn't seen. And like many of you, I've done things that I wish I had never done.